welcome to week 55. This week we do full length swim, full length ride, and you won't see it on this video, a 30-kilometer run. And in between, I'm going to answer some of your questions and we'll get a couple of workouts in, although it's a pretty light week given we're going to do the full length stuff. So I hope you enjoy this video and we'll see you soon. Welcome to my journey. We're going to take this and train it to compete in this. Yes, you heard right. This fat, unfit, middle-aged man is going to compete in the Cairns Ironman Triathlon 2024. That's a 3.8k swim, 180k bike ride, and a 42k run. Well, hopefully run. Starting 60 weeks out, you can follow me and see if I've got what it takes to make it all the way. Every week we'll have a new episode and you can see the highs and lows, all the tears, all the blood, all the sweat, and there'll be lots of sweat. I hope you join me and enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do. We'll see you soon. So in this week's video, we're going to answer some of your questions. So over the course of the last 55 weeks, I've been asked lots of different questions. Some of them repeated, and today, or in this video, we are going to answer some of those questions. Hopefully satisfactorily for people. And the first one is, why do I do weights? So there's several reasons why, but the main one is because for my physical well-being into the future, it's not for my triathlon training, although I think you'll find that most professional triathletes do some sort of weight training, core strength, that kind of thing. But for me, it's all about my longevity. All the science says that the stronger your body is as you go into your later years, the longer you'll live. And it's really that simple. Running is great for your body, riding is great for your body, swimming is great for your body. But in terms of hip and knee strength and things like that, those exercises don't really do much for stabilization and the other core things that you need to worry about as you get older. And so that's the main reason for me why I do weights as well. Plus, I enjoy going to the gym. It's good for your body overall. Muscle mass is important. So there's lots of different reasons, but luckily for me, at the end of the day, I actually enjoy doing weights. So that's a bonus. It's Tuesday morning. Time for a gym session. Relatively easy start to the week this week. But we're going to get in there and bust out some weights. So another question I've been asked a couple of times and I have answered in the questions is, how can I follow you on Strava? The easy answer is you just need to search up Shane Connolly, ShaneConnolly, and you should be able to find me. There's not too many Shane Connolly spelled that way. And happy to have you follow my sweat sessions. It's great, actually. One of the things I do like about Strava is that people give you kudos. So people go great ride or great run or great swim, whatever it might be. And, those little, it's funny, the little pats on the back are sometimes a really nice reward. So yes, you can follow me on Strava. It's very straightforward. And I don't block anything. So it's an open book. 30 seconds. Oh, that's 40 seconds. I am sure I'm going to get more used to that. But that is 11 degrees, 40 seconds. We've got a target now. 2 minutes at 5 degrees is where we're going to. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there though. Woo. Another question I have got several times actually, and apologies for not doing this sooner. The question is, can I get a copy of your spreadsheet, your chart that you've used to track yourself? And the answer is yes. The reason as to why it hasn't happened so far is I keep forgetting and it hasn't been at the top of my priority list, but I will put it on my website, which is TTN, and I'll put a link to it in the description of this video as well, and you can download it from there. Obviously you can customize it. I didn't think it was anything particularly smashing. It's a straightforward Excel spreadsheet, but I'm more than happy to share it. I've also added into the one that I've shared like body measurements, like arms, waist, chest, that kind of stuff, so that you can track that as well if you want, but you can always remove and alter anything that you want. But I'm more than happy to share it. Most of the time it's a really good thing to have. And like I've said before, I wish that I had have tracked more information right from the start, because there's certainly been weeks where the weight doesn't change, but I know other things are changing, and it would be nice to, you know, we always need to see the numbers because that's how we're built. We can't just trust the process. I don't know what to tell you about that. I am much better at that now, and it doesn't, and not losing weight 1 week doesn't really bother me all that much, but it's a great way to keep motivated without always losing weight, because something will be getting better. Speaking of the data sheet, here it is, back by popular demand. It's one of those things that just gets lost sometimes during the week. So over the last couple of weeks, there was a little bit of a pause. I didn't lose as much, but this week I'm back down another half a kilo to 110.5 roughly. So I'm pretty happy with where things are going. The question I've been asked is about coaching. Should I get a coach? What's it like? You know, those kind of questions. And in all honesty, when I first started this journey, I hadn't really planned to get a coach. Like I sort of had it in my mind that I might need a coach, but all I can say is that it is well worth it. What you don't know, you don't know. And there was lots I didn't know. I didn't really have a proper plan. I didn't know how to get to where I wanted to get to without just putting in lots of hours. And that's not the best methodology. So my advice is if you want to go as far as I have, then yes, get a coach. It's well worth it. And I can't say for certain because I don't know, but I would be very surprised if I was able to do this Ironman if I hadn't have got a coach. I probably would have, I might have been able to stumble my way through it, but I wouldn't be feeling as confident as I feel right now 4 weeks out, knowing that, I'm going to get across the line. I don't think I would have been feeling that without having a coach. So definitely well worth it. In terms of Fergus has been great. He's done multiple Ironmans, he's done double Ironmans, he's done things, he's done lots of crazy stuff. And so he knows the mental side of it really well, and he's been a great coach. So I couldn't recommend him highly enough if that's where you want to go, but I would definitely suggest having a coach. It's also from an accountability side of things, it keeps you honest. Part of the battle, most of the time you're fighting against yourself, so you need a third party to sort of be the voice of common sense in that scenario. So yes, coaching, big thumbs up from me, well worth it. And I think, especially if you want to, I guess guarantee is not the right word, but if you really want to give yourself the best chance, it's so worth it. Don't hold back on the coaching. It's Friday morning and we're going to do our swim. I was going to do it out in the ocean, but things just haven't lined up right in terms of tide and everything. It's a bit choppy, so we're doing it in the rock pool. That was a good swim. I won't go so far as to say that swimming 3.8 kilometers is easy, but in a wetsuit I really don't find it like difficult. Even though I couldn't get my mind in the game this morning, my mind was just all over the shop. But anyway, I got it done and I'm pretty happy with the time, 1 hour and 23 minutes for the 3.8k. So, and I wasn't like trying to push myself or anything. No doubt I could get under 120 if I really wanted to, crank things up, maybe more, I don't know. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. Go home and I might jump in the sauna, I think, and get a bit of a sweat on. It is Saturday morning and it's time for our big ride. 180 k's today. It's going to be windy. It's not going to be pleasant, but we're going to get it done. Let's go. 45 k's in. 60 k's in, doing fine. Well, that's not 180, 170 kilometers, but I miscalculated after about 5 hours of riding. Took the wrong turn and ended up 10k short, but I think I get the point. It's bloody hard. Anyway, I'm about to get in an ice bath.
Do it.
Oh shit! Oh.
In 20 seconds.
Oh, that's going to have to be enough today.
It's probably very close.
thanks for watching this week. It's been an interesting week. The swim went really well. The ride today, it was quite windy for the second half, and even though I didn't quite, I don't even know how to explain the craziness of not actually doing 180 kilometers. I just miscalculated my path, and by the time I got back to the house, I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to ride around the block 5 times just to get the extra 10 Ks. So I'm not really worried about it. It's, you know, I know if I can do the extra 10 Ks. I'm a bit concerned about how my shoulders, neck and back feel after being on the bike that long. But all in all, I'm not. My legs actually feel good. They weren't a problem from the ride. It was just, I think it's just my posture. I've still got some weight to lose. It's just all. It's a big difference between 100 kilometers and 180 kilometers. Let's put it that way. So. Anyway, I am looking forward to doing my 30k run tomorrow, said nobody ever, and you'll see that on next week's video. Hopefully I can get it done. It's going to be windy again. It's just one of those weekends, so that'll be good to keep the temperature down, but a pain in the ass because I'll be running into the wind one direction and with it in the other. So, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So good race prep. My coach will be happy. Didn't go perfect today, so he'll be excited that I had a little bit of a challenge. So thanks for watching, and remember to take the next ride.